If you missed out buying or selling these coins in January of 2025, it's not too late. Hi collectors, thanks for watching. I'm the collector of coins, and that's right, as I said in the introduction, this video is about the coins that I bought and the coins that I sold in January of 2025. These are coins that you should be on the lookout for. I really appreciate you tuning in. A lot of you are not yet subscribers, so please consider subscribing to my channel to support me. Remember to turn on post notifications, and with that, let's get started. The first coin that I want to talk about is the American Silver Eagle. I purchased 43 of them in January of 2025. All different dates. They happen to have been certified by NGC. This is a super popular coin. It is silver bullion, and silver is strong. People are interested in both buying and selling. I did a bunch of both. That's why I'm suggesting that you keep an eye out on the American Silver Eagle. Look for value, look at where spot price is, and judge accordingly. The next coin that I want to talk about is a Morgan dollar. I sold specifically a 1921 Denver minted Morgan dollar. Very common, a lot were minted. This is a really great coin for beginning collectors or people who just want to have a nice example. And in this case, I sold a raw example, one that was not certified by one of the professional grading agencies. The next coin that I sold in January 2025 is the very popular 1972 double die obverse Lincoln penny. This is a modern error and a fairly significant one, as you can tell from the picture. Look at the double image of the date. In God We Trust is also doubled. This is a popular coin for people that are collecting the Lincoln cent series. It is certainly popular because it's an error coin, and I was lucky enough to buy one last year and sold it in January pretty quickly. The particular example that I had was certified by Annex, and it was a beautiful MS63 and a nice red-brown toning, pretty much like the picture that you see here. This is a coin to look out for, particularly if you're fond of Lincoln cents. A great error coin to own. The next coin that I purchased was the 2016 West Point minted Walking Liberty 100th anniversary gold half dollar, featuring the design of the Walking Liberty half dollar. I think this is a undervalued coin. You'd expect to see the value around spot price plus a bit of a premium. I think because the Walking Liberty design is so popular, as you could tell from the bullion that I'm recommending with the American Silver Eagles, which feature the same Walking Liberty design on the obverse, this coin is a great value for people who are interested in buying gold, something a little bit different than the traditional bullion that's out there. Next coin that I sold was another Morgan dollar. Morgan dollars tend to be some of the most popular coins, much like our Silver Eagles. In this particular example, I sold a Morgan dollar that was minted in 1884 from the New Orleans Mint. That's what that -O represents. It had beautiful toning, also certified, and in my mind, a really good value at $100 in this grade. A terrific example of a very iconic coin. Always be on the lookout for Morgans. I always buy them when I have a chance because they sell very well. Speaking of Morgan dollars that sell very well, here's another one that I sold in January. This one is also from the New Orleans Mint, 1900, and a high grade at MS64. Still in that affordable range. As you go above MS64, prices do increase, particularly on certain dates where there's either a condition rarity or a generalized mint rarity. The 1900 is not especially rare, but the particular example that I sold was bright, white, full luster, very nice eye appeal, and also around $100, $115 in value. Another very popular coin, which I had the fortune of buying in January, is the key date 1877 Indian cent. With only 852,000 minted, this is a tough coin for any collector to find, and it's much needed to complete the full Indian cent album or collection, which a lot of collectors love. Indian cents are very popular, and the 1877 is the most popular because it's the most difficult. I was able to purchase one in fine 15 grade. It was certified by NGC. I recommend for key date and rare coins such as this one to purchase certified coins so that you know they are authentic. And this is a buy for anyone that's looking for Indian cents and to complete their collection. I also sold an 1829 classic head half cent. This is a great coin, particularly half cents, for anyone that's either working on a half cent collection, which is a bit of a niche collection item, or for someone that's looking to do a type set, one of each type of US coins. This one was a fabulous example. Uncirculated MS63 brown. You can see a picture of it. Just a beautiful chocolate colored brown, certified by PCGS and valued at around $625. I was also able to purchase a Scarce minted 1888 San Francisco Morgan dollar with only 657,000 minted. This is a tough date for anyone looking to complete a Morgan dollar set, and with a beautiful uncirculated grade, MS62, certified by Annex. I thought this was a great buy, and I think anyone who's working a Morgan dollar collection is going to want this coin. It's just simply beautiful. I also sold a 1939 S San Francisco minted Lincoln cent in a very high uncirculated grade of MS67 full red. Here's a picture of this exact coin. I got it certified by PCGS, and for Lincoln cents, considering the large number minted, it's a little pricey at $75. What you're really paying for here is just the exquisite example and a very high grade. And for those that are working on Lincoln cents, particularly those for high grade Lincoln cents, this is a terrific pickup. I spoke about the throwback Morgan Peace dollars that have been produced by the US Mint since 2021 to celebrate 100 years of the minting of these two iconic designs. I think they're great buys. I was able to pick up both a reverse proof and a regular proof example of each, minted in 2023 for a very high grade of proof 70, a perfect coin. These are very popular because they are iconic designs. I particularly like the proof series, so these were great pickups, and it's a coin that I recommend that collectors buy. I also sold a 1949, this is the second year of the Franklin half dollar, in a very high grade of MS66 with full bell lines. That means on the reverse, and you can see a picture on the screen, that going across the entire bell of the Liberty Bell, all the lines are present, clear and very well struck. This is not a common thing for Franklin half dollars, as a lot of the strikes were weak and those details in the bell lines were not often visible. As such, certain dates in certain high grades with the full bell lines are very desirable, particularly for collectors that are working on completing a set. Franklin half dollars are a great beginning set to work on for any collector because there are no rare dates. They're just condition rarities. So for those that are working on the full bell lines, that can be quite a challenge. For those that just want a really nice uncirculated example, you're looking at a lower price range. This particular one was valued at $300. I purchased an 1881 San Francisco Morgan dollar. Now, while this date was plentiful with over 12 million minted, such a high grade of MS66 Plus, both certified and with a CAC sticker. CAC sticker is added by another agency, and what they're doing is they're attesting that the particular coin is in the top 30 or 35% for that grade. They're basically validating as a second opinion the grade that was assigned by the grading agency. Because this is such a high grade, it's a little pricey. However, high grade Morgan dollars are incredibly popular. They not only retain their value, but they tend to increase in value over time. I also sold a 1961 Denver minted Franklin half dollar. This particular example was graded MS65 full bell lines, and for this particular year and mint, being Denver, it's a condition rarity. You don't see a lot of MS65 full bell line Franklin half dollars of this year, and as I mentioned before, it makes it desirable for anyone working on a full bell line Franklin half dollar collection. I've also sold, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, a number of certified American Silver Eagles. Now, typically you can buy Silver Eagles as raw bullion, generally the individual coins. Oftentimes people are buying rolls. In the cases where they're certified, people are buying a pristine example, MS69 to MS70, That tends to be common for this series if they're not mistreated. However, certified, there are a lot of collectors who like coins all in the nice certification holders so they can look at it, they're authenticated, they're protected from elements, and they generally like to match them. So in this particular case, I had a number of collectors that were missing a few years in the grades that they wanted, and therefore they picked them up. This is why I am not only buying certified Silver Eagles, but I'm also selling them because they're very popular. Well, collectors, that wraps up the January 2025 recap of hot coins that were both purchased and sold. I'm hoping that you're enjoying this particular video. I plan on doing a recap every month so that you can stay informed on what is moving at coin shows, what coin dealers are both buying, and what they're selling. So with that, collectors, I appreciate you watching, and as always, happy collecting.